Yes, you can, right?
No, they don't. It's just me.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door so you already.
Good morning, Mr. Clement. Can you hear me, sir? Mr. Clement,
Can you hear me?
yes, sir. I
Okay,
can
yes,
hear you.
sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, so who's Howard Clement?
That is my father.
Okay,
He
All
had a vaccine today scheduled, so I'm representing him.
okay. All right, your first name is Tim, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Clement. It looks like the squatters there at that property have not zoomed in and they did not show up to the courthouse.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go ahead and assume that they're not going to attend this morning.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and get you started and get you done this morning. That way you can get back to your day.
Yes, sir.
All right. So my name is Judge Woodruff, and this morning we are having eviction hearing for cause number 1722. This is Howard Clement versus some unknown squatters at a property located at 4211 Emerson. Is that the
Yes,
correct
sir.
address, sir? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get you sworn in real quick. So if you can raise your right hand for me.
Mhm.
All right, do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right,
do.
thank you. All right, so is this property, did you guys just purchase this property or?
We've had this property for a while. It's just that we owner financed it, I think, a couple of years back, and it's been vacant since. And we checked on it periodically, and we went over there. Our land manager went over there, and he's like, "Oh, somebody's in there." So he called the police, and they went over there, and there was like dogs there, and I think they went in there, but no one was home. But they could tell someone had been moved in there, and so they said, we're gonna have to go through the courts. So
Okay.
yeah, there was dogs and stuff in there too. So yeah, we knew somebody was there.
Okay, did you ever find out who they were, like what their names were or anything?
My dad says he had to turn the water off for someone named Sarah Wilson. There used to be a young lady lived there named Sarah Johnson, and I think it's them. Someone had contacted me my email, and it saying that asked if they could stay in the house because apparently they got the eviction notices,
Mhm.
from y'all. And I said, you're gonna have to talk to Randy Clement. You need to call up there. We're going to court over this. So
Okay.
that's all. And I want to believe it was Sarah Johnson. She used to live there. We foreclosed on that property in 2018. Trustee sale was done on November 8th, 2018 on that property where they used to live. So I want to think she tried to move back in there on her own. And anyway,
Okay.
without even telling us.
Right.
Yeah, that's who I believe. That's who we believe is there.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Clement, are you familiar with the process of what happens after court with, they're going to get a 5-day period to vacate the property?
Yeah, it's a while since I've done one of these. My uncle was
Okay.
handling these cases and he passed away. So was it 5 days you said?
Yes, sir. So the 5th day, today's the 16th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th day is going to be Sunday, the 21st. That's going to be the 5th day.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Sunday.
so since it's a Sunday, they're going to get an additional day.
Okay.
They're going to get until Monday, which is going to be the 22nd.
Okay.
So they'll have till midnight, March the 22nd.
They'll have till midnight, March 22nd.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So on Tuesday, the 23rd, if you guys go by there and nothing's changed, meaning they haven't vacated the property or they haven't removed their belongings, and the Tuesday, then you guys would be able to come to the court and file for a writ of possession.
Okay. File for the writ.
Yes, sir. And that's additional fee to that of $205. And
Yes, sir.
that is the constable's fee for serving that writ.
Okay.
And so what they will do, if you can, if you have to get the writ, if you can come in, if you decide to do that, if you come in early Tuesday morning, then there's a good chance that I could get that accomplished that day. Meaning,
Okay.
get the constable to go out there and put the red sticker on the front door.
Okay.
And that way the 24 hours will start at that time.
Okay.
And then the constable will get with you and arrange a time to go back after that 24 hours has expired. And then they will perform that writ. And if they need to remove people, then they will do so at that point.
Okay.
And if you will be responsible moving any type of property out of the residence.
Okay.
The constable's not gonna physically do that themselves. You're gonna
Yeah,
have,
that's fine.
you'll have to have a crew that will be able to do that.
Okay.
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 Do you have any questions, sir?
I do not. I believe hopefully they just get out of there. So if not, I guess we'll come see you on Tuesday morning as early as possible.
Okay. And do you know about how much, if you were gonna rent that place out, how much it would be?
Let's see. Let me see if we have some paperwork here, what we rented it maybe for last time. It just gives a total here, I think. Hold on, let me see. It was $786 a month. That was back in October of 18. We were asking for $786 a month.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the court's going to rule in favor of the plaintiff due to the people living in the house not being contracted or leased to be there and considered as squatters. And that's it. So we'll hopefully we won't have to see you on Tuesday, but if we do, we'll see you then.
Hopefully they just move out, but you never know these days.
No, sir, you never know. But my feeling is they probably won't, but you never know.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting to, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Right. You're welcome, sir.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
I don't know who this Yvonne Hernandez is. Maybe she's
Washington Village scammer.
yeah, I want to find out. Good morning, Ms. Hernandez. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I can.
All right, Ms. Hernandez, who are you with, ma'am?
I'm representing Washington Village.
Washington Village, okay. And it looks like Mrs. Phillip, it looks like she is in, so I'll be bringing her into the meeting here in just a minute.
Okay.
All right, let me get Miss Phillips in. It's trying to connect to her. She's probably using a phone.
Uh,
Ms. Hernandez, has Ms. Phillips presented you guys a CDC declaration?
no, she has not.
Oh, there she is. Ms. Phillip, can you hear me, ma'am? Ms. Phillip, can you hear me? Miss.
Okay.
Hi, Ms. Phillip, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I have Ms. Phillip here and I have Mrs. Hernandez, who's representing Washington Village here this morning. So we'll get started. My name is Judge Woodruff, and this
Okay.
morning we are having an eviction hearing for cause number 1707. This is Washington Village Apartments versus Miss Everlina Phillip and all other occupants. This property is located at 1001 Redwood, apartment number 123. Is that the correct address, Miss Phillip?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so before we get started, I'd like to get everybody sworn in. So if I could have you raise your right hand for me. All right, do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Ms. Hernandez, it looks like you guys have filed the petition due to the missing some rent, looks like through December of 2020 through January of 2021. Is that correct?
Yes, we would like to amend till March 16th to prorate it for this month as well.
Do you have a number for me?
I do. It's 2,176.48, and that's based off of 619 a month, and 319.48 is for 16 days in March.
Okay, and that number there, is that just strictly rent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Miss Phillip, I take it that you're still living in the apartment, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Have you give the Mrs. Hernandez or anyone there at the apartment complex, or have you brought up to the court a CDC declaration?
No.
Okay. Are you aware of the CDC declaration?
I wasn't until I read the notice,
Okay.
and then I read up on it.
Okay. So when you're reading that, do you feel that that pertains to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is it your intentions on giving that to the apartment complex?
Yes.
Okay. And are you able to, do you have a vehicle?
I do.
Okay. So would you be able to bring that to the court?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So Mrs. Hernandez,
There's something I need to ask also.
sure, go ahead.
My prior lease doesn't expire until March, the ending of March. So the agreement was $599 and not the $619.
Ms. Hernandez, can you answer to that? What's the difference between the rent?
Let's see, if she, let me look at her lease real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
$599. And it looks like, okay, so she is correct. So let me adjust my numbers real quick because it looked like it would take effect as of next month. So then
Okay.
your lease does show $599 per month though.
Okay,
So let me go ahead and correct that. Times. So $599 divided by 31 times 16. So $309.16 for the 16 days in March. And then $599 for 1, 2, 3. Plus 309.16. Okay, so the correct amount is $2,106.16 based off of $599 per month.
okay, thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
All right, so since Mrs. Phillip has,
May
Presented.
I ask Ms. Phillips a question, please?
Sure.
I did speak to Jeff, the property manager, this morning, and he said that he has been trying to get you to apply for the Texas Diversion Program.
I
Would-
did since back in February.
You did apply?
I did.
Oh, okay. So it just hasn't been approved yet, or?
It has, all it says is submitted. It hasn't said anything. And then I cannot get a status from them because they don't. When I call the number, all they say that they can help with the application, but they cannot give me a status on the application. But online, all it says is submitted. I did it on the 25th of February.
The 25th of February?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have where, like, did it give you a
I
confirmation?
have the application
apply?
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Hold
Yeah,
on.
the application number that you just mentioned?
Yeah, hold on. It's 117383. It's a case ID.
KCMD. Can you possibly send a copy of that to the property manager, and that would help out a lot? Maybe we can push from our side as well.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of that. We just thought that you hadn't applied, so that's
I
good.
did.
and I know that this past weekend, they had made some changes to the
Yeah, and
website.
they sent me the email and I did go ahead and redo the whole application.
Okay, when did you do the reapplication?
They sent me the email on, hold on. I did it on the 13th or the 14th because the system was down for that weekend.
Of this month, okay.
Have you, Ms. Phillip, have you tried to do anything with it this week?
Yes,
Okay,
because the system was down on from the 12th to the 13th. So once it came back up, I go ahead and I redid the whole thing.
okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as how this is concerned, hopefully you guys will get that worked out and get on the program, and that will be very helpful for both of you. But as far as this case is concerned, at this point, it's going to be abated. So now what they're telling us now is that's the abating period is going to go until March the 31st. But which I'm sure everyone knows, when we get to that point, it seems like it's always been extended. I don't see that not happening again, considering that we're still in the pandemic and the vaccines are, we're still not where we want to be as the country. And so I'm gonna imagine that it's gonna be extended. So Ms. Phillip, what this means is that this case is not dismissed. It's just being abated, in which that means it's just being postponed until a later date.
Okay.
So if you can pay, I highly suggest you pay what you can
Mhm.
and try to get caught up, at least make an effort. Because that's what I'm asking you today as the court, is to do your best. And I know it's tough right now.
Mhm.
But if you can pay something, that would be beneficial for you to do so. So, and also, Ms. Phillip, make sure that you give the apartment manager a signed copy of that CDC for they can have for their records.
Okay.
And then I would like to have one for me as well. And if you can fax it to me, or you can bring it up to me, but I do need that, okay, for put in the records with your case.
Okay.
Are you able to write down my fax number?
Yeah, I was gonna get a pen.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right, the zip code is 940
Mhm.
766 8283.
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Hernandez, would you like to ask any questions or have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. Will we be, I guess if she doesn't follow through and give the CDC declaration, will the court let us know? Like, because I know some people they don't turn it in after they say they will.
I understand. Yes, well, you need to let me know if you don't get it as well.
Okay,
Because I imagine the first person that's going to get it is going to be you.
okay,
And
Yeah.
that's really the only requirement, is that you guys get it. But I am requesting that I have a copy of it as well, since I'm abating this case, and I would like to be able to have that in the file to show that it was done. Now, you also have the option, if you want to contest it,
Mm,
if you feel that Ms. Phillip doesn't qualify, then you can always request to have another hearing, and we can and you can present your case. There's no fee to that. There's no filing fee or anything. We would just schedule a time for the hearing.
Okay.
And you'll have to, if that's something that you guys want to do, you'll have to reach out to the court and talk to Jesse or Bonnie, and then we could get a hearing scheduled.
okay,
Okay.
appreciate that.
All right, Ms. Phillip, if for some reason that the apartment does want to contest it, the only way that I will contact you is through phone.
Okay.
So if you get some phone calls that you don't recognize, make sure you check your voicemails, okay? And
Okay.
we'll also send a letter. So make sure you're checking your mail, just in case they do decide to contest this.
Okay.
'Cause
And
if
I
they-
do have a question. If I was able to get caught up, do I still have to appear to the next hearing?
If you are asked to come to a hearing,
Mhm.
yes, you need to
Okay.
show up, because you don't know what could happen in that hearing if you're not there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, and I hope you guys have a great week. And hopefully things will get turned around quick for all of us.
You too. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thank you.
that's the baby.
Mr. Emmett, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I just can't see you.
I can't get my, hang on.
Okay, Mr. Emmett, who are you? Are you representing someone?
I'm the manager at Washington Village Apartments. Our attorney's supposed to be on here.
Oh, is that Miss Hernandez?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I just got done with that case.
Oh, okay, well,
I didn't realize that that's who you were with.
Oh, okay, it's all right. I just got the invite to it, so are we done with
Okay.
that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep, your Miss Phillip she's signing, she has previously signed up for the diversion program.
not through me.
Well, she has, and she's got the ID number for it. She gave it to Miss Hernandez.
Hmm,
And she's also signed the CDC declaration, and she's going to be bringing that to you.
okay, well, she hasn't
Okay.
spoken to me in months, so,
Yeah, I understand that. She's gonna be bringing that to you, I would imagine, this morning.
all right,
And she's gonna be bringing you the ID filing number for the diversion program.
okay, because it's not in our side of the system, so,
I understand. Yeah, she says she hasn't spoken to anybody.
Okay.
She filed back in February for the diversion program. And then, of course, the website this weekend was updated through the
Right.
state. And she went back on it, I believe, on Monday, yesterday.
Our,
And,
our side of the site still not working. The people that are registered through us,
uh-huh,
their applications from the old website is supposed to migrate over to our side, but it has not done that yet. So I have no way to see any of that.
yeah, well, she refiled a new case this last Monday. So she had a case that she filed before, and then she said that she got an email asking her to refile.
Okay, so I have no idea about that. 'Cause
Yeah, when she comes
side-
in, I would just talk to her about it and see. But if she doesn't present the CDC declaration to you, then please call the office and let me know. 'Cause
Okay,
she's supposed to get one up to my office as well.
okay, because
And
I
then,
haven't heard anything
of
about that.
course, Miss Hernandez, I had this conversation with her as well. If you guys want to contest it, the declaration, you guys have the right to do so, and we can schedule a different hearing for that.
Okay, I'll talk to Miss Hernandez and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.